The story of Joshua is a powerful biblical narrative of faith, leadership, and conquest. Joshua, the successor of Moses, leads the Israelites into the Promised Land after 40 years of wandering in the desert. Joshua was the son of Nun from the tribe of Ephraim. He first appears in Exodus 17, leading Israel in battle against the Amalekites, while Moses prayed on a hill. Later, he became Moses' assistant, staying close to him even at the Mount Sinai. Joshua was one of the 12 spies sent to scout the Promised Land. Only he and Caleb brought back a faithful report, believing God would help Israel conquer it. Because of their faith, they were the only two men from their generation allowed to enter the land. Before Moses' death, God appointed Joshua as his successor. God encouraged Joshua, saying, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Joshua commands the Israelites to prepare to cross the Jordan River. Joshua sends two spies to scout Jericho, where they meet Rahab. Rahab hides the spies and declares her faith in Israel's God, securing her family's safety. With God's guidance, Joshua led the Israelites across the Jordan River, which miraculously stopped flowing as soon as the priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant stepped in. After crossing Jordan River, Joshua sets up 12 stones as a memorial of God's power. Joshua circumcised Israelites at Gilgal, marking their covenant with God. The Israelites observed the Passover in Gilgal, celebrating their deliverance from Egypt. Near Gilgal, Joshua encountered a mysterious warrior who identified himself as the commander of the Lord's army. This was likely a divine appearance to reaffirm that God was leading Israel into battle. The Israelites march around Jericho for 7 days. On the seventh day, the walls collapse after they shout. Achan disobeys God by taking forbidden plunder, leading to Israel's defeat. After his sin is revealed, Achan is executed, restoring God's favor. Joshua sets an ambush and successfully conquers the city. God renewed the covenant at Mount Ebal. Joshua reads the law to Israelite. The Gibeonites trick Joshua into making a peace treaty. A coalition of Amorite kings declares war on Gibeon. For allying with Israel, Israel rushes to Gibeon's aid and defeats the Amorite army. At Joshua's request, God makes the sun stop in the sky, extending daylight for battle. The enemy kings hide in a cave but are later executed. Israel continues to defeat enemy cities in the south. King Jabin of Hazor gathers a vast army. With God's help, Joshua crushes the enemy forces of northern kings. Joshua defeated 31 kings. The list of conquered kings is recorded. Joshua distributes the land as per God's instructions. The 12 tribes receive their inheritance. The faithful spy Caleb claims his promised land. Cities of refuge established. Joshua designates cities for those who commit accidental killings. The Levites receive their portion of land. The Reubenites, Gadites, and half-tribe of Manasseh go back across the Jordan. They build an altar, almost causing a civil war. He warns Israel to obey God in his farewell address. Joshua challenges Israel to choose whom they will serve. Israel renews the covenant. They promise to remain faithful to God. He dies at 110, and Israel serves God during his lifetime.